All right, so I know a lot of you guys have a lot of dreams, a lot of goals, and a lot of aspirations. In fact, you may have been trying to accomplish these things for quite some time. Whether it's more money, you might want to get an amazing body, you want the right relationship, you want to be happy. You have all these things you want to accomplish. Why haven't you accomplished them yet? Why don't you have those things now? Well, maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe you don't know how. Well, there's a lot of resources all over the world, you know, how to get these things, right? If knowledge alone was enough, then librarians would be the richest people in the world. It's not knowledge alone. It's not even skill alone. Like, those things are important. But the major reason you don't have what you want right now is because of the discipline. You lack the discipline to do it. Now, some of you may be thinking, how do I get the motivation? I need motivation. And you don't need no fucking motivation. See, motivation is an emotion. And emotions always fluctuate. You're a human being. You're gonna experience the full range of emotions, bro. Sometimes you're gonna be happy, sometimes you're gonna be sad. Sometimes you're gonna be confident, sometimes you're gonna be insecure. And that's everyone. I've seen millionaires cry, I've seen homeless people laugh. Doesn't matter. Everyone experiences the full range of emotions. However, successful people do what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it, regardless of what emotions they're feeling. It's not about motivation, it's about discipline. A lot of you guys might know my story. You know, I come from the south side of Chicago, gang-infested wasteland, grew up poor, came from nothing. I always wanted to have more. You know, I always wanted to be successful. You know, I wanted to ball, I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be ripped, you know, I wanted to be muscular, had a body, had the money. The success, everything. You know, that's what success meant to me. I would go after these things, but like, you know, the same way you going after them. Sometimes, every once in a while. Sometimes you go hard, sometimes you fucking stall. Then you get motivated again, you start going hard, and then what happens when things get hard? You quit. And that was me. I tried all types of different things. I tried to be successful. I even went to college, and then when I got out, you know, it was a recession, worst economic time since the Depression. It was awful, and I couldn't get the job I wanted. I was trying to start my own business, personal training and stuff, and I wasn't making a lot of money. In fact, at one point, I had to sleep in my car because I couldn't afford rent. I would go through these cycles where I'd be motivated and I'd start working hard, get all hype, and then I would get lazy again. And it's like, oh man, I don't have the motivation. But that's where you guys are. And that's where you'll always be if you are dependent on motivation, because nobody's motivated all the time. It's a myth. Things changed one day when I got a text from my sister. In fact, it was a rapid succession of texts. Call me, and a bunch of missed calls. Well, what could this be, you know? I called her back. She told me that my father was missing, and he left a suicide note. He killed himself. He shot himself in the head 2 blocks from the house I grew up in. So I had to go back home to Chicago with the little money I had. At that point, I had to take care of my family. I'm the man of the house now. I'm the man of the family. Everybody's looking at me. Certainly wasn't motivated. In fact, I was demotivated. The person who I looked up to my whole life, my best friend, was gone forever. But I was in a position where I had to do what was necessary to accomplish my goals for myself and my family. I wanted us to have a better life. I wanted to get out of this poverty. I wanted us to have abundance and the same stuff you want, man. Same stuff you want. So I worked hard, man. Started waking up early. I started going after my goals every day. I worked 3 jobs. I worked for a moving company. I managed a restaurant. I did personal training, all while trying to build my business on the side. Now, I had a perfect excuse. You probably have perfect excuses right now to quit. Why shit is so fucking hard for you. And the shit may not be your fault. Just like this shit wasn't my fault. I didn't ask for that shit. But the problems in your life may not be your fault, but success is still your responsibility, even if your circumstances are not your fault. So this is what I did, man. I just worked hard. I grinded every day. And I struggled, man, for years, but I kept going. Fast forward to today, man, big penthouse office, Manhattan, over 15 employees, multi-million-dollar business, and a few other 6-figure business that we are hoping to hit the 7-figure mark this year. I tell you what, man, I'm not the smartest fucking guy in the world. I'm not the most skillful fucking guy in the world, and I'm not motivated all the time. But one thing I am is discipline. And if you want to be successful, that's what you need. I'm sure you got a bunch of fucking books on how to accomplish your goal already. It's cool. I'm sure you got a bunch of courses. Cool. You got the knowledge, but you need the discipline to apply it. So how do you get that discipline? Well, there's 3 things you need. These are the 3 things you need to have the discipline required to accomplish really any goal. 1, do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. That's part one, doing what you're supposed to do. It's not about motivation. It's not about being happy. It's about doing what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. And that's a lot different than the way most of you guys operate. See, most of you guys either wait for motivation, sit around waiting, hoping you get your motivation. How do I get motivated? I don't want to get motivated. And then some motivation comes. You watch a fucking YouTube video, you hit your favorite song or some shit, whatever it is that gets you going. And then you know what? You go for a minute. You get started. Cool. It's better than nothing. But then things get hard, right? Because you want to do something important. If you want to do something special, it's probably difficult. In fact, that difficulty is what makes it special. What you want to do? You want to make $10,000 a month? You want to make $100,000 a year? Something like that? Like less than 10% of Americans do that. Why do you think the 90% of people can't do it? Because it's fucking hard. You're going to come up against challenges. You're going to come up against things that are discouraging. You're going to fail, whether it's with your fitness or when you're building your business. It's going to be lonely and you're going to lose that motivation and you fucking quit. That's what happens when you are reliant upon motivation. But if you're disciplined, fuck how you feel. When you're discouraged, when you're sad, when things aren't going right, when things aren't going your way, you keep going anyway. When some bad shit happens, you keep going anyway. People are hating on you, you keep going anyway. People talking shit, you keep going anyway. Fucking stock market crash, you keep going anyway. The wrong person gets elected to office, you keep going anyway. Your father shoots himself in the head, you keep going anyway. It's all these things, and they're gonna happen. In fact, your next tragedy is around the corner. You feel sad right now, you stuck, something bad happened, you feel like there's no way. Well, guess what? This ain't the last time you're gonna feel that way. Yeah, you'll get past this, and then something else is gonna happen. In fact, everybody you know is gonna die. 100% of them. Everyone you love, they're all gonna die. Or you're gonna just quit. You're gonna quit working on your shit when that happens. There's gonna be tragedies, natural disasters. All types of bad shit is gonna happen. What are you gonna do? You gonna quit because you're not motivated at that time? Some fucking girl breaks up with you, you gonna quit? Yeah, all that shit sucks. I ain't saying it feels good, but it's not about how you feel. See, discipline is doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. So if that fucking girl dumps you, cheats on you, you still keep going. Family members die, and they will die, keep going. Tragedy happens, health, you have health problems, you keep going. That's discipline. That's the fucking difference. That's just the start. After that, you're gonna need the second part of discipline. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice to accomplish your goal? You're gonna have to get some things up, man. Maybe you're not gonna be able to go to every party. Maybe you're not gonna be able to go to any parties. Maybe you're gonna have to stop drinking, or at least drinking so much. Maybe you're not gonna be able to smoke all the weed you want. Are you willing to give that up? You see, you're gonna have to give something up. If you're not willing to sacrifice for your goals, then your goals become the sacrifice. You see, when I was in that dark place and I needed to provide for my family, I had to give up a lot, man. I don't remember going to no parties, no barbecues. I don't remember seeing no movies. I don't remember watching no TV. And that's what it takes sometimes. Sometimes you gotta put your fucking foot on the gas, your head down, and work hard. That's what it takes. And if you're not willing to do that, that's cool. Just know that you're sacrificing your dreams for this thing, right? You're sacrificing your body for those snacks. You're sacrificing your future for some sort of instant gratification. So yeah, man, watch the whole series on Netflix. That's cool. Watch all the YouTube videos. Go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Buy that Louis Vuitton belt or whatever the fuck. Just know you're sacrificing the future. It's kind of like almost everything that feels good now is bad for you later. And almost everything that feels bad now is good for you in the future. It's kind of like working out. People hate when I say this, man, but I fucking hate working out. I can't stand it. It's awful to me. And those of you who claim to love working out, well, you haven't worked out with me. Muhammad Ali said, I hated every moment of training, but I decided to suffer now and live the rest of my life like a champion. There wasn't nothing there about motivation, being happy, living your best life, none of that shit. He said, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. And that's sacrifice. That's sacrifice. That's what it is, man. So yeah, man, go to those parties. Go to all those parties, man. Just know you're sacrificing the future. Or you can suffer now and live the rest of your life like a champion. The real test of whether somebody's gonna be successful or not, are they willing to give up shit, man? Are they willing to give up shit for that? Because there is a price to pay. You can pay that price now, or you can pay that price later. Eat the cake now. Go to the party now. Watch those shows now. Have fun now, man. Live it up. Live in the moment, YOLO. The problem is, your future self is gonna have to pay for that shit. But if you sacrifice now, if you plant the seeds, you'll get the harvest later. It's kind of like the first motherfucker to get rich on earth was a person who had a bunch of seeds and said, hey, to the rest of the cavemen. He was thinking, hey man, maybe we shouldn't eat the seeds. Now, maybe if we plant them, we'll have a big harvest later. And all the other cave people laughed at him and said, hey, yo, man, is you retarded? I'm paraphrasing it. I don't know what they really said. Hey, man, is you retarded? I'm eating these seeds now, man. Fuck what you talking about. You hurt? I think that's how cave people talked. This dude was like, nah, I'm gonna plant these. And he planted them. And he didn't get to eat the seeds now. Down the line in the future, what happened was those plants grew, man. And they grew fruit. Now he had all this amazing fruit where everybody else was still digging for seeds. He was rich. Take your money right now. Yeah, take your money right now, man. Spend it, man. Blow it. Blow it, man. Get yourself a Louis Vuitton belt. What else you kids spend your money on, man? Get all the iPhones every time they come out. Do all that stuff, man. You're gonna do that shit for the rest of your life. Struggle for that money. Or you can take that money, invest it, put it in something worthwhile, watch it grow, watch it flourish. Then in the future self will thank you for it. It's up to you though, man. You ain't gotta do it. But if you do decide to do it, your life will be better as a result. But there's still one more thing you need to have the real relentless discipline. And the third thing you need to really get the discipline you want so you can really accomplish your goals and live the life of your dreams is accountability. You ever not wanted to go to the gym and you were thinking, I don't need to go today because whatever. However, you knew that your gym partner was waiting for you. It was harder to quit that day, wasn't it? That's because you had somebody keeping you accountable. See, in my life, my family was keeping me accountable. My mama's rent was keeping me accountable. I had no choice. You know, there was accountability built in. Most of you guys aren't going through something so tragic that you had that kind of forced accountability. You have to keep yourself accountable, and human beings suck at that. So you should get somebody, man, a partner, a coach, anyone to help keep you accountable, even if it's a friend. What you can do right now, you could say, hey man, you can tell one of your buddies, hey, if I don't accomplish this goal by this date, I'm gonna give you $1,000 or something like that. That'll get you going. That accountability, man, something about it. See, I wake up at like 4:30 every day, and I post it on Instagram, King Keto on Instagram. People think I'm doing that shit to inspire and to motivate. Nah, man, I'm not. I'm doing that to keep myself accountable because I know if I don't, everybody's gonna hit me up. Hey, what happened today? What happened? I know I'm gonna get a bunch of DMs. You gotta have these tricks to keep yourself accountable, and then it makes discipline easier. That's just one thing you can do. There's a few things you can do, but to help you with that, I put together a program. Help you do what you're supposed to do, whether you feel like it or not, to help you sacrifice the things you need to sacrifice to be who you want to be and to help keep you accountable. It's called the Relentless Discipline Challenge. This is a 30-day program that's designed to help you build that rock-hard determination and discipline you need to accomplish your goals, man. Help you start that business, help you make some money, help you get in shape. Because it's not just the knowledge, again, discipline, this is the thing, this is the mastered skill. The people who have this are the people who succeed. Successful people have this on a whole nother level. And if you want to be that successful person, this is what you need discipline. And we put together this challenge to help you do that. It's a 30-day challenge. Basically, you're going to get a few things when you join the challenge. One, every day you're going to get a video from me with some action steps to take, 30 videos. And then we're also going to help keep you accountable. And we can accomplish that a few different ways. We put together this accountability chart that you fill out every day. All right, it's like what time did you wake up? What time did you go to sleep? How much work did you put in? You'll see it, it's a really comprehensive, and it's all the things you need to do each day to be successful. Did you read? Did you meditate? You gotta fill that out every day. Then we're gonna put you in a group of everybody who's in the challenge, right? And we're gonna check your chart every day to make sure you accomplish it. Not only me, but my team and everybody else in the group. And it takes about 21 days to build a habit. 30 days, we're trying to just make sure, just in case you fuck up a few days, 30-day challenge. We're gonna go live in the group. We're gonna have live trainings in the group every day. And I'm throwing my new book, Relentless Discipline. This is basically the discipline manual, how to build it and what to do. It's a companion to that, how to build discipline, how to keep discipline and ingrain it into your soul so it becomes a part of you. And that way success becomes automatic for you. But not only that, we're also gonna assign you an accountability coach. And as soon as you join the challenge, you're gonna be able to schedule a coaching call with your coach. We call these maximum achievement sessions. You'll be able to schedule that with your coach immediately. So we can help map out what you wanna accomplish these 30 days so you can get the most out of it. I've never done nothing like this before. I didn't wanna just do an ebook. I I didn't just want to do a course. All right, like here, motherfucker, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Do it on your own. Nah, that's not what I wanted to do, because remember, you need accountability. We wanted to make it very hard for you to fail. We wanted to make success inevitable for everyone who joins this challenge. Because this is the thing that's holding people back, man. This is the thing that's holding everybody back. Everybody just wants everything instantly, instant gratification. And it's fucking weakness, man. And I want to beat that fucking weakness out of you and make you strong. Strong enough to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Because if you watch this video this far, you probably have some serious goals you want to accomplish. And I want to help you do that. And the Relentless Discipline Challenge is the vehicle that will help you do it. We put it together, man. So quick recap of everything you're gonna get. As soon as you join the challenge, you're gonna get 30 action videos from me, one each day. You're gonna get added to a Facebook group full of everybody who's in it, where we will help keep you accountable. You're gonna get your accountability chart that you have to mark off every day. And it's full of all the things you need to do each day to be successful. And we're gonna check that accountability chart for you and keep you honest, because we wanna build the habits. You're gonna get assigned a coach, and you're gonna get a maximum achievement session with that coach immediately. You'll be able to book that immediately upon joining the program. And you're gonna get my ebook, Relentless Discipline, which is really the manual for discipline. I've been spending a lot of time on this, man, and I really feel like it's the best book about discipline that's really ever been put together, in my opinion. I'm biased. This is only available for a limited time. Once it's gone, it's gone. I don't know if we'll ever do this again. I don't know. I can't say with certitude that we'll do this again. But the people who do join, their lives will be changed forever, because they're gonna build habits that make them fucking badass champions. Then anything they want to accomplish after this, it'll be so much easier. But it's not for everybody, man. It's not for people who are fucking lazy. It's not for people who are fucking soft. Not for people who are fucking bitches. Not for people who just want to take the easy road in life, man. This is for badass motherfuckers, or people who want to be badass motherfuckers. If that's you, we'd like you to join the challenge. We'd like to help you accomplish your goals. We'd like to give you the thing that you've been missing, the thing that's been holding you back your whole fucking life. And that's discipline.